Hi guys, and welcome to a special edition episode of The Lads Do D&D. That's right, this is the first time all three lads have played D&D. This is going to be a new session. I'm a new kind of GM. Well, I'd say that no, I've been doing it for about 6 years, but I have not touched up on the 2024 rules. So if any of them are out of date, don't comment because I haven't got the time. So if you guys, just to introduce everybody, first we are joined with Bren.
How are we doing, Liam? Looking forward to this. First time ever delving into something like this, so let's see how it goes.
Excellent. We're joined with Sonny.
Hi guys, yeah, same as Bren. Really looking forward to it. Something I want to get involved in, and yeah, part of the Hellfire Club.
Excellent. And we're joined with Robbo.
I'm doing, pal.
Excellent. Awesome. So we are going to delve into the world of D&D. You kind of guys know what to expect. I will give you situations and scenarios and tell you the story, and you guys react to it. As simple as that. It really is that simple. So off we go. You guys, you wake up. It's in the middle of a dark room. It's a cell. The cell is really cold. Around you, you notice the walls are musty. You're a bit phased. You're a bit dizzy. You're not really sure how you've got in this cell. You look around. You can see all of you. You can see all three of you just moving around. You can see in a corner. There's something in the corner of the cell. And then you're all a bit dazed, so you can see both all coming round. You notice that there's a door with a flame light just coming through the top. There's like a little window in the door. Across all the walls, there's mold, but it's just because the cells, it feels like the cell's underground. And yeah, you're all stuck there, and you're unsure. So take this time to try and figure out where you are and who you are, and tell your band who you are. We'll start with you, Sonny.
Let's start with me.
So basically, it's your name and your backstory. It's your name and your backstory.
Hi guys, my name's Gromok Shadowfang. I'm a half orc. Don't know what you guys are doing here, and I'm pretty confused on what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm a young lad, but I have really certain trust issues. I do like to sort of lead, but I'm also there to be led. One of my many skills, and probably the best skill I've got, is that I'm very sneaky. I'm sly. I'll nip into places where you hardly see me, and I think I'll have no issues getting out of this cell.
And what race and class are you, Sonny?
I am an orc. I'm half orc, and my class is rogue.
Rogue. We've got a half orc rogue. Go on then. Bren.
Hello, I'm Bren Brecker. I was a very placid and calm as a young whippersnapper, almost, and very quiet, but always bullied by my peers. Till one day, I just snapped and said I would fight for everyone who suffers from that kind of abuse throughout their lives. I'm here for them. I'm very much for the weak, and I will back them 100% as much as I can until my last breath. And I will also have no danger, no problems getting out of this cell with brute strength.
What's your race and what's your class?
I am human, and I am barbarian.
Barbarian. So we've got a rogue and a barbarian. Robbo.
I am Rhinoc Falder. I am 111 years old. I am 3'10", going on 6 foot. I weigh absolutely nothing, 60 pounds. I have no faith, and the due to this is my mum and dad obviously conceived me. My dad went to serve the king, died in the Great War, and I've had to live on the family farm looking after my older siblings. Due to this, I became a ranger. I learnt the bow very well, hunting food while my mum looked after the farm and did the vegetables. I've had enough of society now, and it's time to give it to the man. All 3'10" of me is going to give him it. I'm a halfling ranger.
3'10" halfling ranger. So we've got a 6'2" fucking brute barbarian, a 3'2" fucking halfling, and we've got a massive orc rogue. So I've never seen an orc rogue before, so that's going to be interesting. Rogues, so just a bit of an insight for you guys. So barbarians are just brute force; they smash everything to pieces. Rangers are quite good at taming animals and really, really good with the bow. They're a bit slow starting at level 1. You all are level 1, by the way. You will level up throughout this campaign. And Sonny is a half-orc rogue. So rogues are like thieves, criminals. They steal things, but you don't have to be a criminal. But yeah, that's what he does. So
This is from Derby.
try and use your skills. So there we go. So you guys know each other. So we'll go back into it. So now you guys have introduced yourselves. As you guys are talking and you're telling each other your backstories, or you start to hear, and that's coming from the corner of the cell. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go over and investigate and see what's making them noises, because obviously I'm here for I'm defender of the weak.
So you're just going to
You
walk.
might scare them though, Bren. You're a bit rude, a bit angry.
I'm going to walk over and introduce myself.
Just walk in. You're just going to walk straight over.
Yeah,
Boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
And what are you going to
Yeah.
say? What are you going to say?
I'm going to say hello.
Ah,
And
you're massive. Ah.
calm me send down. Calm me send down. What's wrong? What's up?
Ren,
I'm here to.
will you roll me a intimidation, please?
What's 40?
So you just click, you roll your d20 and then add your intimidation.
I don't have intimidation.
If you don't have anything on there, then you just roll your d20. What do
Oh,
you
sorry. Yeah, sorry. 20.
You've hit a 20.
Yeah.
Again?
Okay, no, right, okay.
Yeah.
So he's rolled a 20 again. That 20 is perfect. So all of a sudden, this guy just goes, "Oh, hey, you're right. Oh, you completely calmed him down because you rolled a natural 20. He is just buzzing from it. He's not intimidated by you whatsoever. So he sits there, goes, "Oh, yeah, I've been trapped in here. I've been imprisoned wrongfully. They've took my son. They took him. You need to help me."
I will help you. I'll get you out of here with me, and we'll go on a quest together to find your son. That's what I'm going to do. I'm here to help. This is me. This is Bren Brecker.
Bren Brecker. You're my hero, Bren Brecker. I love you so much. So now you've got the trust of this little scrawny elf. All he's told you is that, do you want to... It's up to you guys how you want to do it. So what will happen is now is you can either just trust people, you can look at them and think he's being weird, you can ask him questions to find out if he's going to stab you in the back, or is he going to be your best mate. You've got to. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. Bren's just picked him up and went, "Get up and let's go!" Right.
Bren.
So that's what's happened.
I'm a bit
Bren, I think we need to
standoffish.
investigate this guy because what the reason he's in here with us? Why is he in here?
You guys need to find that.
Yeah, so me as a character, I wouldn't. I'm not going to go up. I'm kind of a bit sheepish of Bren Becker here as well.
Sonny, roll me an investigation.
Investigation.
So what happens with this,
12.
guys? 12. Okay, so in the background, I'm rolling dice as well. So what my dice? If you don't beat my dice, or you don't beat what is told by what I've got on my sheet, then you will fail. So if I might turn around to you and say, "This doesn't work," or "This works," if I say it don't work, it's because you've either failed or whatever. Yeah. So
Okay.
You rolled a 12.
Yeah.
You really, you notice that he is an elf and he looks like he's telling the truth, but you kind of can't really tell at the same time as well.
Oh.
Yeah. This is my gut feel as well.
Okay.
I feel as if Bren Becker is just trusted him way too quick, which is also questioning my sort of my thoughts on Bren Becker. Obviously, I've just woken up. I'm a bit delusional. I've just woken up with a 100-odd bloke and this big brute of a man and an elf in the corner.
Thing is, all
yeah,
I can remember is I was sat in a bar enjoying my 20th pint of Guinness, and then I'm here. So why am I here?
yeah. So yeah, I'm still a bit standoffish of all of you, if I'm being honest.
You should be. So, as you're all sitting there chatting, I mean, you know, like I said, you notice the door's got a bit of a light coming through it. You can see again you're in the cell, but you do notice that you can hear footsteps with a key, like some keys rustling, walking past you, and you can see that. Notice that the little hole in the door, the light is getting brighter. What do you want to do?
I want to have a look through the hole, see what's going off.
Just gonna look straight through.
I want to have a little peek, just like gently walk over so I can't hear me, and just have a quick look.
So you're gonna sneak over.
Because I've got good vision anyway. So
Are you sneaking over, or are you just gonna go and
I
have
am
a look?
sneaking over now. I don't want to make any noise at all.
Okay, roll me a stealth roll.
+2 on stealth. 14.
Okay, so as you go to sneak up and look through this hole, you trip up over a rock, and you boom, bang, hit the door, and you fall over, and then all you hear is the guy. You can hear the keys rustling. You can hear this guy running to the door and goes, "Sit down, you little maggot!" And it's just there, and makes it. He checks the door locked, and then he carries on walking. I just rolled a natural 20, just so you know. That's why you fell over. So you're sat on the now. What the situation is? You're sat on the floor, holding your head.
With a bus nose.
You've just pushed your nose, and yeah. What do you want to
Hey,
do
so I'm
now?
doing well.
And then the guy, you notice that whatever it is that just told you to shut up, it's just carried on walking. The light.
We
Just
have
really quick-
discovered now he's got to be a guard. We've discovered that. He's obviously controlling the cell we're in. Now we need to obviously find a way of getting out. We could use old Bron's big hard breaker strength. Bren's big old breaker strength.
As you were all sitting there talking, as you are, another guard has ran straight to the door. I said, shut up and stop talking! And then carries on walking. But you didn't hear keys rustling on this time. What do you want to do?
Well, he can't get in then because he ain't got keys. Let's give him some shit.
So
Let's see if we can get a reaction. Let's give him some shit. What do you think?
Bren Brecker's like, come back here and say that. I'll take you on.
Okay. So, Brent, will you roll me a intimidation again, please?
20.
Fuck off! No way.
Oh,
I believe
I'm
you.
telling you.
I believe you. I believe you. Let me see if I can get a 20. Okay, so as you scream that, Brent, the guard comes running back to Noah and goes, "Who said that? Who said? Whoa! Just keep it down, please. Please keep it down." And this guard shits himself. He's petrified of you now. He is just so scared of seeing you, Brent. He is petrified, and you've just watched him tiptoe away, sneaking away, like, "Oh my God, I just nearly died." Oh.
Oi. Oi. Go and get the keys.
Okay.
Nah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Hold on. Just out of character. I'm out of character here.
Unfortunately, as told you before doing it, he's just rushing being a knobhead. So, Bren, can you roll me one more intimidation?
30.
5.
4.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. So as you've just shouted that to come back, he's just turned around and all of a sudden his balls have just got bigger again. He's just ran back to that door and went, "Pooh. Listen here, Brecker, whatever your name is, you fat lump, I will fucking stick ya with this blade. Sit down and shut up." Bren, you start to get a bit scared of the gods now.
Not happening, mate. Not happening.
Right.
You've kind of gone a bit, whoa, okay.
I'm gonna stand behind the big, massive half orc thing. Then let him deal with it. Come on, it's your turn.
So,
If I look down and I can see on the floor there's a bit of dirt, I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to try and get a guard in. As he comes in, I feel like I'm going to have to try and throw it at his face to blind him.
Drop through the hole.
Is that an option?
Do what you want. So you're going to call the guard back and throw some dirt in his face as he looks through the hole.
Yeah.
Okay then. Roll me a. Let's do dexterity.
Oh, +4, get in.
Oh yeah, you're a
Yeah.
ranger.
13.
13. Okay. Okay, so as the orc or whatever it is, guy or god or goblin or whatever comes up to the hole in it, as you say, "Oh mate, come over, back over here." He runs over and goes, "Right, you listen," and you throw the dirt, and it goes in his eye, and he goes, "You little fucking slimy maggot, you piece of shit!" Right, guards. You want to do?
I'm going to say, come on, boys. They're coming.
I'm going to
Get
tell the
ready.
Sonny, come on.
All you've done is thrown
point
some
finger at
mud.
that.
So what you've done is just thrown some mud in his eye.
Yeah.
You've not
Pissed him
really
off, mate.
done anything else.
Yeah, but Bren Brecker's feeling is that he's called his mates because they're going to open the door and they're going to fill the ranger in. So now Bren Brecker's saying, come on, lads, get ready for it. Let's get out of here.
So as
right,
you
I'm
guys
gonna be-
are all chatting, all you hear is footsteps getting closer and closer to the cell. Sounds like a lot of footsteps.
Okay. Just out of character here.
There you go.
Go on.
I need to think about the next move, obviously. So, Bren, obviously, you're just brute force. You're agile, Robbo. I'm a bit stealthy. I'm a bit secretive. I think you've got to try and get me on board because at the minute I'm still standoffish. You guys are
Yeah,
just
but
inviting all this pressure on, and I'm a bit like, hold on a minute. I'm a believer in defending and stuff like that, but
Thing
I
is,
just
because
wanna
you're
get out of
stealth,
here.
when we get him in the cell, what we've caused, you should be able to slip out.
yeah. So this is what I'm saying.
While Bren's dealing with that, and I'm just like kind of
So
backing him up. You know what I mean?
I think we work on it where you guys go for him, distract him, and I go for those keys that were jangling on the first guard.
Oh
with my
yes,
stealth.
yes,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay,
Let's
we're
do
back
it.
we're back in character. All right, guys,
in.
what I reckon then? What we're gonna do? You guys distract him. I'm on board now because I think Bren's a bit of a hard nut. Robbo's a bit soft. Sorry, not Robbo. So I forgot your character name.
Rhino.
And what we'll do, Rhino, we'll distract him. I'll slip out and I'll get the keys off the first guard because there was definitely keys jingling in the past there as he walked.
Thing
past.
is, I'm an amazing ranger, so as I come through, I'll just piss him off with mud. I'll keep him distracted and going towards Bren. See,
So yeah, I want to
easy,
sort of
innit?
get a bit stealthy and get these keys.
Yeah.
Well, if there's too many of them, though, I only have a short amount of time to hold them all off. So you need to be quick getting them keys.
Yes.
Just so you
Well,
know,
look, right.
I've not mentioned that you've. My apologies. You haven't got any weapons or anything on you at the moment.
have we looked round? Is there anything in the cell we can use? Are we going to have a look round the cell before they come flying in?
yeah.
My-
Is there any chairs? Is there any pieces of wood? Is there anything?
Roll
can throw
me.
the-
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to throw this goblin at him first, the one that was crying in the corner. I'm going to throw him in.
Right, okay. So as you're all talking, right, okay, all you hear is someone's getting a big pile of keys. They've opened up the door, they've opened it, and 5 orcs burst into the door. One grabs Robbo by the throat, chucks him against the wall. Another one grabs Sonny. What's your character's name? Sorry, Rhinoc. Grabs Rhinoc, chucks him to the wall.
Rhino.
What's your name?
Gromok.
Rhinoc. Oh god, that's horrid.
No, call me Shadowfang.
Shadowfang. There you go. Grab Shadowfang, chucks him against the wall by the neck, and Bren Brecker stood there holding his elf. Bren, roll me a strength test.
Can't wait to see what happens here. Oh dear. 20.
Did you actually?
10.
Then.
Oh.
Okay. Plus strength.
Dead straight.
Oh.
12. Okay. So okay. So as everyone's been pinned up to the wall, Brad picks up this scrawny little grey elf and lobs him at the guards. It completely misses the guards and cracks the wall, and the elf just breaks his neck and just falls to a pile of bones.
You just killed him.
Bren's flat out killed the elf, thrown him at him. And the guards, 2 guards, have jumped on top of Bren Brecker and are holding him down to the ground. What do you want to do, you idiots?
I think we need to negotiate this a bit now and just calm down the situation. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we're all pinned basically at this point, and we've got a dead elf in the room. I think
So
the
as
next
you are all sitting there laying on the floor, pinned on the ground, because you're still in character,
Yeah.
as you're all sitting there discussing what you're going to do next, these guards sitting there, what are these guys doing here? Boss!
How many?
And this massive ogre kind of looking guy comes in. He's got orange skin, so he's not like your average orc or anything. He's like he looks like an ogre. We don't know what race it is yet because you've not checked. But he is massive. He's got two big thorns or like two big teeth sticking out, and he can only just fit through the door, and he slides in. He's got like little dots, like he's got a bit of a plague on him as well, and he's sweating, and he just sits there and goes, what is all this racket?
Can I use my acrobat skills to try and break out and do a runner? 'Cause on my sheet, I'm pretty fast, and my acrobat skills are pretty high.
So you're running off.
I'm gonna go for run for door. I know.
Okay, that's fine. Roll me your.
I'll come back for him. You know, if one of us gets out, we've done all right, haven't we? I'm the smallest. I've got more chance of getting through a set of legs. Or
it is acrobatics. Okay. Actually, roll me a strength. Roll me a strength. See if you can get out using your strength.
+2 on strength. 20.
Did you actually roll a 20?
I'll take a picture of it.
I'm getting loads of 20s at the minute. Little cheating.
I'm not kidding you. Hang on.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
No,
Right. Okay.
No.
So as you're getting pinned down to the ground, you can see you're getting gripped. But what happens is you've managed to get, I don't know how you've managed it, but you've managed to pull his arm away. And as you've pulled his arm away, he's slipped down, he's cracked his head, and you've knocked that guard clean out. You are stood up, ready to go. What do you want to do? So there's two guards on Brentbreaker, there's one guard on Shadowfang, and then there's the...
Where's the guard with the keys? Where's the guard with the keys?
Quickly, roll me an investigation.
Investigation. Ooh, -1. That's not good. 15.
15, right, okay. Yeah, so you notice the guy that is holding Shadowfang has the keys.
As I run for the door, he's too occupied holding him down. I'm going to try and grab them keys and go for the door. Hear me out. Right? And if I do manage to get out the door, I am locking that door with everybody inside.
So you're going to...
Right.
Let's do 2 rolls then. First, I want you to roll a sleight of hand.
+2 sleight of hand. 5. I've lost that one.
So as you reach over to grab the keys, the other guard who's holding Shadowfang has grabbed you and pinned you up next to Shadowfang. So now you've got this guard holding you both up against the wall by your necks, and he's slowly getting tighter as well. You're slowly going to start getting hurt from this. And then this big ogre-looking thing just goes, "You lot better sit down and shut up before I take your heads."
Right, out of character. I'm gonna. Next thing we need to do. Obviously, I've got some persuasion, and I'm pretty good with the stealth as well. So
we need to get out of here pretty quick.
I need to persuade these guys, this ogre, that we're not any threat. So I want to roll that, and then I'm going to go for the stealth and get these keys. Because if he's holding on to me, I'm a stealthy guy, I'm going to get this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to do first? Do you want to take the keys, or do you want to...
I want to calm the situation down, so my persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion first.
I want to see Bren throw someone.
This is all your fault, Bren, by the way, for just going mad.
Character, boys.
Yeah.
I've only got 2 little orcs holding me down. I've got super strength here, mate. I should be battering these.
Well, let's batter them off then.
Well, let's go back into character then.
Let's see what Sonny does first, and then we'll see what happens.
We're back into it. So I want to roll for persuasion, and what I'm going to be telling the orcs and the ogre that has just come in, the goblins, whoever they are, that the the body that's on the floor now that Bren Becker threw was the instigator.
Bosh!
Yeah, was the instigator. We don't want any trouble. He was the one causing the problem, and this is why Bren killed him and got him out of the picture. We've got no quarrel. We've got no quarrels with you. We just want to do whatever we've done with our time, and we want to chill. So I'd like to roll for
Persuasion, please.
Persuasion. Please. So my persuasion is +1.
Got to beat a 6. Beat a 6.
Or 10.
Yeah, you've done it. So the ogre looks around and just he sits there and sees the body on the floor, and he just goes, "Put him down, boys. Make sure you never piss me off again, or you're all dead." And as he walks out, you see him slumping his big legs, slowly squeezing himself out the door. You can see him turn left as he's just walked down there, and he's just slumping off. The guards put you down slowly release your neck, put a blade in front of you, and they're slowly walking out the door.
Right, so as they're walking out the door, I'm going to use my stealth to get this keys off this guard that was guarding me. I'd like to roll for stealth, please.
Roll your sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. That's the one, yeah, sorry. Sleight of hand. So, plus.
But, because you're a rogue, add your dexterity to it as well.
Add my dexterity to it. Dexterity is +3. So, it is 19.
Well, you've done it. Well done, mate.
Yeah. So, as the guards are walking backwards, and you're kind of all rustling between each other, like just trying to get out of it, and you're slowly like staring at each other. They're staring you guys dead in the eyes, and as they're staring at dead in the eyes, they slowly walk the door and they close the door behind him. And then Shadowfang's standing there, spinning the keys round on his finger, like, "Oi, oi!"
And then I go to Bren Becker. That was the plan all along, my friend. I wanted you to lose your cool.
Before we leave the cell, can we check the body we've just killed as well?
Well done, Bren.
Yeah, you can check that. Yeah, check the body, Robbo. Just check the body. He's just wearing loincloth. There's nothing to him. He's just a bag of bones. But roll me, all of you. I want you all to roll me a history. No, religion.
-1.
And do any of you speak Goblin?
Oh
no, I got 17.
17. Ren, do you speak Goblin, or Sonny? One of you speak Goblin?
Where would it say that?
Languages.
First page, right side.
What does your languages say, Bren?
Common and halfling.
I'm common, goblin, orc.
There we go.
Thieves can't.
What did you roll?
I rolled 21 for religion.
Perfect. So, Sonny, as Robbo's checking the body, you notice as the elf falls over and he's just this lifeless body, his arm flops on the ground, and you notice a little symbol on his arm. It looks like an eye with like it's crying. So it's like a symbol of an eye, and then there's like a drop on his eye, dripping down. And on the top, it's got a little bit of goblin. So only you know this, Sonny, as well. Only you don't have to tell the lads. They don't know this, Bren or Robbo. You don't know this. Only Sonny notices it. So if he wants to tell you, whatever. But you notice that on his arm it says the God of Death in Goblin.
Ooh.
Okay. So, okay, I would like to roll for.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out what religion that is. So I want to try and figure out
what's the
story behind it.
Okay, so roll me. So you will know this because you've passed your religion. So basically, it is a group of people. It is like a cult that believe in the God of Death. It's as simple as that. The God of Death is the shadow of when everybody dies, you are visited by the God of Death, the same as we would the Grim Reaper.
Okay.
And in history books, the God of Death will end the world that we all live in.
Okay,
Ooh.
so I would tell the two chaps in the cell with me, these two fine men, about of the findings. So guys, so there's with my intuitive skills and intelligence of religion, found out that this guy is probably a bit of a in the cult. So this kind of story that he told us at the beginning with his sort of child going missing or dying may not be completely true. And this is why I was a bit standoffish in the beginning, I feel, because it just seemed a bit all too relevant.
I didn't trust him either, Shadow Fang. That's why he's dead.
The problem is, if he's part of a death religion, does he need to be dead to do something else? I don't understand the religion. I mean, could you call someone there?
I'm just thinking that there's going to be a massive cult after Bren Brecker now.
This is it. I mean,
or is he in the cell because he's part of the cult?
In the cell for a reason.
No, I think he was captured for being in the cult, and we need to tread carefully now.
Is there anything on him that tells him how high up he were in the cult? Would you be able to read that from any more
everything you know?
Have you seen anything?
Everything you know, I've just told you. That's all you know.
I think I've done him a favour then. To be fair.
Fair enough.
So as you guys are, you figured it out. It's quite a big deal. You can see that the door is locked. You notice that there is a guard on your right. There isn't one on the left anymore. There's only a guard on your right. You can only know that just because you can hear him like just making noises. And
Out of character.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Shadow Fangs took the keys. That door should be unlocked, because how are they going to lock the door?
Good point.
Oof.
Surely they
should. It could be like a normal cell where it automatically.
Either way, the door's still locked. But you've got the keys, so it doesn't matter.
We've got the keys, and we know that this is all out of character. So we know there's not a guard on the left, but there is a guard on the right, and we need to somehow distract this guard now.
We know we can go left because they went left as they came out. So that obviously where the main ogre is left. Do we want to be going that way or do we want to go right? I don't really want to run into the big lad again, do you?
Yeah, Dungeon Master said that there's a guard on the right of the door.
Yeah, so we need to take.
We deal with one guard on the right, or we deal with a lot of them on the left.
I reckon
potentially. I think we should go for the one on the right. Take him by surprise. He's not even facing us.
Yeah, but I think we leave that with Boris Becker, Bren Becker.
Boris Becker, Boris.
Okay, back into character. Bren, you take over from here.
Yeah. So, what we're going to do, Shadowfang and Rhinoc, is Shadowfang. You're going to open that door. I'm going to get the guard on the right, and I'm going to eliminate him before he can scream out for help or alert the other guards in the building.
So you're just going to run out.
Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to. Sonny's going to open the door using his super stealth, and I'm going to
choke him out. So
I'm going to get out. I'm going to spin around with my left hand, choke him out so he can't scream or shout for any help. And I'm going to. Unfortunately, it's another life that's going to end at the hands of Bren Becker. So,
right, okay. So you picked this. So we're going to go with that, even though you've picked the unstealthiest out of all of it. You've got a rogue and a ranger who's stealthy as foot, but you picked the clunky barbarian. So Brendan, first,
it's not always logical. It's just we're powering through sometimes.
Bren, what I want you to do is roll me a stealth, and let's see how well that goes first.
I bet he's got fucking -5 for his stealth.
Actually, firstly, while you're rolling that, Bren, Sonny, can you also roll me a sleight of hand again, please?
For opening the door. He might be all butterfingers and not be able to get his key in.
Sleight of hand is 27.
Jesus, I rolled a 19. I thought I had you. Damn. Okay, so...
How much you got for sleight of hand?
He's a rogue, mate. He's a fucking rogue.
Plus 7.
He's a rogue.
Jesus.
He's a rogue criminal. He can nick shit out of people's pockets. He can nick shit out of you lot. We had one guy in one of our groups who was stealing off all the other players, and I was like, "Yeah, just steal it if you want." And then, like, at the end of like the whole campaign, he went, "Guys, I've got like 900 gold." And you're like, "Have you got that?" He's like, "Oh, well, check your fucking pockets." It's just I've been nicking off at you the whole time. Anyway,
Well, how did he tell you that? Because he's got to say it in front of everybody, hasn't he?
he used to write it down and slide it across.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
So, but you could do these kind of things in D&D. You know, you guys have got to just kind of build your own story, and then I'll feed the story around you guys. Anyway, so Bren, Shadowfang has gone in, clicked the doors, not even made a sound. Absolutely spot on. The door opens. As the door opens, you hear like a gust of wind, but in there, in that gust of wind, you hear like a baby crying, like really, really faint. And then Brent, can you roll me your stealth? What was that?
Stealth.
Yeah.
8. Okay,
so weirdly, you managed to slightly slide yourself across the wall, and you could feel yourself just sliding across. You reach. Can you roll me a strength? So as you're sliding across the wall, you're sneaking on the guard. The guard's he's a bit dim-witted. He's just sat there spinning his knife and just looking at it. What did you get?
10.
10.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so as you slowly sneak up, you go to grab him, and as you grab him, he goes, POON! Uppercuts you clean in the jaw, and you land on the floor. You lose a hit point. So, can you see your hit points?
Yes, actually hit points.
Current hit points. So you've lost.
Yeah.
You've lost one.
Good.
So Brent, you're on the floor. You guys here. Brent land on the floor. This guard's just up back to he's got his blade. He's just about to stab him. What do you want to do?
I reckon. Out of character.
I've just looked across. There's just rocks and shit all over the floor. I'm an amazing shot. I think if I pick up this rock and launch it at his face, I could actually knock him out.
Here in the temple.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. I've got amazing vision.
What's your thingy? Do we have accuracy near or anything?
Yeah. So if you're going to do that, I want you to roll dexterity.
Dexterity. What's your dex? Is your dexterity good?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Cool. Yeah. All right, back in then. Take over Rhinoc.
Yeah. Usually I wouldn't allow that because you've just made up that there's rocks there, and I could tell you if there's a rock or not. So.
Okay.
Because you
do
that.
That's why I said we should look round the cell before we go out.
Yeah, but you've got Bren Brecker there. He's a fucking nutcase. You guys need to keep him on a leash. So on this occasion, I'll let it slide. So you've picked up a rock. What's your dexterity?
+2.
Yeah. What is it?
We're on for the roll. 14.
14 for the roll. So he does that. Okay. So as you've run out, you've picked up this rock. You've lobbed it at this guy, and it's just gone bing off his helmet. And he's turned around, looked at you. He's got his blade up there, and it's just about. He's started to slowly go down. He's literally got 6-7 inches away from there. You've got Bren Breck on the floor like shit, and then Robbo's sitting there like, oh, no. Yeah.
Right. I am gonna seize the opportunity to use my stealth and attack and chop his leg away from him.
Chop his leg.
So like a chop just to take him off his balance.
So I'm going to treat this as an acrobatics. Okay. So roll me your acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Where's that bad boy? Acrobatics.
Then I want.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's take acrobatics. 20.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Saved his life.
So as you can see, Bren Breck on the floor like, yeah! and you see Rhinox sitting there like, shit, I've missed. You've done like a Neo run, spinning across the walls. You've put one leg over, somersaulted, span round, took the knife off him and jabbed it straight in his back, and he's just gone, fall to his knees and fall to the ground. Bren Brecker's then now covered in blood. Ah, shit! Just smothered in blood. But you have managed to save the day. You've got one dead guard. As the guard falls and goes on the floor, you hear, "Hey, what's that?"
Yeah.
Only quiet though, so it seems like it's quite far away.
Right, first of all, out of character, Let's check the body.
Yeah.
Let's see what weapons he's got. Let's see what he's got on him.
Yeah, and then I think we need to then find out, see if we can find out where that noise came from.
We need
as
to
well.
drag his body into our cell as well, boys.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. Let's hide him.
What are you gonna do with him?
I'm going to get that body and rip him limb from limb.
To be fair, for such a
I'm
short
gonna
guy,
have my way with him.
Close the
want to
cell
know-
door, boys.
If somebody comes across that dead body, then we're in trouble. We need to get him out of the way.
All right,
but
so
what about the blood that's left?
so-
The blood is going to be the problem.
Ren, you managed to pick up the body. You're hard as nails, so you're going to beat the roll no matter what. So you pick up this body, you lunge it back, and you just put it down into the cell. You lock the door behind you, and that is done. The body is secure. Robbo, as you was doing that, was checking the body. And Robbo, you don't have to tell the guys this, but you have found a map. I will be sharing this on my stream right now, so you guys can see wherever it is. 1 second, let me just get it up. And then you've got a map, Robbo. You can decide where you want to go.
Do the right thing, Robbo.
Let's go.
First chance I've got, I'm fucking you both off.
Where is it? Right, so share screen. There we go.
Finally,
It'd be a
we've got a
ball
little
back,
bit.
Brian Hook.
There you go, guys.
Watch stream.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Right. Okay.
We've got to work out where we are on this map. So I will talk to you.
well,
We'll look.
Yeah, we don't know this map. This is
No.
non-existent to me at the minute.
So and
the
the people who are watching this video, the map is now going to be up and showing on the video, just so you.
All right, guys, I am going to be honest, and I'm going to say, look, boys, he's got this map on him. Let's have a quick look at it, see if we can work out where we are, what's gone off. So
currently,
I'm going to show it to Sonny first because he's got a bit more brains than Bren.
Can you see my mouse?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are here.
Ah, okay.
Right. Okay.
These three things here
Yeah.
are cells.
Their cells.
What's this little crossover bit here where there's a bit of, it's...
That's for you to find out.
Oh,
Right,
fuck's
okay.
sake. Awesome.
So what do you want to do?
I've told the guys, I've got a
Hold on.
map.
Yeah, I think I think we need to find out where this this sort of noise came from as well. There's a few noises really, but I think we got the baby
Obviously,
one.
I think we need to start checking these cells and going round before we head up to this big chamber.
Yeah, so let's find out where this noise came from and go the opposite direction.
I know.
So you're not
The opposite to the noise.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you going towards? Okay, so if we get the picture back up, 1 second. You are here. You're going to come through here. So you're going to come through. You can hear the noise here.
Right,
Okay. It's a so you guys are all stood here. So you knocked over the guard. So the guards have gone left. So they've gone for the guards have gone left. So all you know is they've gone this way.
Yeah.
Another set have gone up this way, but it doesn't matter. But your other guard was just sat here. So you've run out. Bosh. So here, you know that the guards have gone there. You can hear the baby crying from this direction.
Yeah.
And the noises that you can hear go off onto this map as well. So the noises of guards and everything are this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the corridors of significance, Liam,
Okay. So
as we're walking down?
So I won't make you roll for this, but they look like the corridors. They're quite dark. So if you could just imagine a really really dark corridor, you've got torches up. So there's torches going all the way along them. But they're not very well lit. They're quite spread out. There's spider webs and cobwebs everywhere. There's like all the walls are all like there's water dripping through them. There's all the walls are all wet and like clammy, and it's really musty down there. But there's nothing down there of anything really. Like, there's nothing there for you. It's just your bog standard dungeon.
Right, okay.
Okay. And so we're making our way down this here. Right. I think when we get to that point where Liam's mouse is now, I think we need to maybe do a
Investigation.
Yeah, maybe a perception of
I
how.
think we need to hold Brendan back a bit because he makes a lot of noise and send you. Oh, you've got the best self, and you can go have a look in all these cells while we stay back. There's no point in causing more issue, is there?
Yeah,
Oh, we're
I
off
think.
topic.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, investigation
Okay.
into the cells that we're passing.
So you're going to head to the first cell here, yeah?
Yes.
So roll me a stealth.
Just 1 second. I've D20 stealth.
Or stealth.
Where's stealth. It's plus.
Because you've got the brawn Bren Brecker. Bush, move out of the way, lads!
So 26.
Ball bags here!
26.
20, so fucking easy. So you sneak past. So if you look at the map, so Bren Brecker and Rhinock are stood here. You've stealthed past here. You've looked.
Yep.
You notice down this corridor that it goes on for a long time, but there's no guards down there, and it just looks like it's coming to a dead end. Like it looks like there's just a big room there. You've snuck down here and you've checked this cell in here, and as you peeked through the door, you notice that there's an elf in the corner. There's Bren Brecker passed out. There is Rhinock passed out. And there is Shadowfang passed out.
Oh, shit. Okay. Right.
I'm confused now. Hang on. Go to the next cell and have a look at the next one, please. Because if it's the same again, we're in some sort of parallel universe.
So as you are you going over, Sonny? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yes.
So as you go to the next cell, you see Shadowfang on the floor, passed out. Bren Brecker passed out. Rhinock passed out. The elf is passed out. And roll investigation.
Me.
Yeah.
Investigation is 5. 14.
Ooh, this could be close.
You've noticed that you're considerably older. A lot older, all of you.
All
And
of us.
on your wrists, you all have the mark of the god of death.
Right. Okay. This has got interesting now.
I'm so confused right now.
Don't even ask how Bren Brecker's feeling, because
Okay, but is it only me at the minute at this point?
That knows.
Only you that knows.
Only me. Okay, cool.
There's no
So-
point coming back with that information yet. Is it worth you going up to out of character, up to the main cell to see what that big main room and see what the hell's going on?
Well, you've got a cell here. And then
Yeah,
you've got a big main
yeah.
room there. That's all you've got.
So I would like to again, back in character, investigate the third cell there.
Okay. As you go to the third cell, you notice a treasure chest.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Right. Okay. So, can I ask if the door is open?
Which one?
The third cell.
Third cell. You notice on the third cell there is 3 switches. You notice there's 3 switches on the door. The door is protected by a kind of like a magical spell. There's 3 switches. One's red, one's blue, one's yellow. Above the door, it states, "Open me, and you'll be green with envy."
You gotta make off character, simple, innit? You're gonna be green with envy, so blue. Switch the blue and yellow. Make green.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to sort of, back in character, use my intelligence to figure out how to get in.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, so Robbo, even though Robbo's just told you, your character doesn't know what Robbo's just said, so you've got to pretend.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So, no, let's not, sorry, that's just how it is. So, yeah, so you know what it is. You want to just, basically, it's what Robbo's just said.
Yeah.
So, you notice that is, you figured it out.
Yeah.
So you press the blue and yellow switch, and all you hear is, and the door just opens up a little bit.
Okay. I'd like to go in and open
Oh yeah,
treasure chest.
leave us out there, and you take everything. I'm on to you, Mr. Stealth.
So you're going in and just opening the treasure chest, yeah?
Yes, I want to see. I want to see what's inside.
Okay. So as you go up and you touch the treasure chest, the whole room covers you in smoke. The whole room is covered. The treasure chest had a magic spell lock on it. You just ran up and touched it. But now, as you touched it, the spell has gone, and you have on my mystery roller. Are you ready?
Yep.
This is like random shit now. It's either amazing or really bad. Okay, these are just things that are either amazing, and this is going to happen to you all. So it's either.
Yeah.
But this is only going to happen to Shadowfang. You stink.
Oh shit.
You
Okay.
absolutely fucking stink.
Pong, yeah?
So that's it. Everyone around you now knows that you absolutely pong.
Stink.
You absolutely pong.
What's that smell coming through the corridors?
What the fuck have you farted, Shadowfang?
What is that smell?
Sit yourself, mate.
Just on the side, this is brilliant. So one is your face gets morphed into one of the characters. You talk like a gnome. Like, hello.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, so there's just loads of weird stuff like that. I'm not going to tell you anymore, but there's one of them like you believe donkeys can talk to you. That's the other
So
one.
do I now stink for the rest of the campaign?
Yeah, you stink. Well, until you basically. Well, if
You stinky.
you have a bath.
Right.
Stink.
Okay, cool. Okay, so there's nothing in the treasure chest.
No. No. So in the treasure chest, you notice that all your gear is there, along with Brembreckers and Rhinox.
Cool.
All your gear is in there.
Right, do I do the right thing? Hold on, let me just check my...
You can steal. He might steal all your gear.
Fucking
Good luck getting out of this building alive, Shadowfang, without the help of Bren Brecker.
Right.
That
okay,
looks like my sword.
Okay, so I'm going to collect all the gear.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
and
gonna
just
make
before, so it does state that, like, if you get arrows and stuff like that, people take them off as many to shoot. I just give you unlimited. So, you know,
Okay,
you've
cool.
got unlimited.
Sweet. That's
Unlimited.
what I need, that.
Yeah, unlimited ammo. Don't worry about that. So, yeah. So, what you want to do, Shadowfang, with everybody's gear?
I want to pick the gear
Yeah.
and take it back to the guys.
Yeah. So
Yep.
again, so you do that. So looking on the map, you the guys are stood here. You've raided this place. You've just walked back. You didn't stealth, but there's no one around, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And everybody now has their gear. You are all geared up and kitted up. So you've got your swords, your armor, and everything counts now.
Right. Okay. Out of character now, guys. I think we head towards that room, the big room, and again, probably me and Rhinoc use a bit of stealth to find out what's happening inside, and then send Boris Becker through.
Okay, so you guys are going
Wait, out of character.
That's out of character. That was out of character.
Yeah.
Out of character. What we're doing about the cell 1 and 2, where we're in.
I'm not telling you about that. I'm not telling you.
Right.
I'm not.
So I don't know about that yet.
Yeah.
No. You,
But how are we going to
to
pass it without seeing it? Is it the same as the other cells? Has it only got the little hole to look in?
So only
No,
got
we're not going anywhere near those cells, are we? 'Cause we're going to go. So Liam, get your mouse up.
Yeah.
Again, just out of character. So we're there at the minute, aren't we?
You're here, yeah.
So we're going to go down and to the right, and then all the way down into that. No.
There.
We're going the other. We're going not that way. Up and then right there. Yeah.
You're going straight
Can we
down
go
there.
Can we go that way? Because there is a room. You said.
You
That's
can,
where the
you
money comes
can,
from.
but you don't have. There's a room at the end of it, and you don't have a map for this room yet.
Right. Okay. So we're still out of character at the minute. So do we go down there, guys, or do you want to go into the main room?
I think out of character, you and Rannoch, or whatever his name is, Rhinoc, use your stealth abilities and athleticism to go and investigate further.
What will you be doing?
I'll be hiding in the cell where you opened up the treasure chest until you come back and report how many of these orcs I've got to slay.
Where's this again?
The thing is, I'm looking through my gear now, boys, and I've got tinder, I've got oil and I've got arrows, so I actually can make some torches now. So we can actually. Oh, I do have 10 torches, so we can actually see where the fuck we're going. It might light something else up.
You can see where you're going with the lanterns that are up. So you wouldn't. You can make
Okay.
it a bit brighter if you want, but yeah, I don't think it'll make a difference.
Right. Okay. I would like to go back. So we want to go to the main room, yeah, that we could actually see on the map.
Yeah.
I think we need to have a look, see what's going on.
Yeah.
So what Brent
Right,
said.
okay.
So Brent's going to hide here.
Yeah.
So he's going to be peeking around that corner, watching you guys. You two are
Yeah.
going to stealth here. So you two are going to be looking and sneaking back. So Shadowfang will be going here, and Reinhardt will be going here, and you'll both be all looking down here to see what's in here.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
let's do it.
So
Yeah.
right, I want to obviously back into character, but Liam, I would like to use deception to get these guys past those first two cells, to basically deceive them so they don't look into the cells. Because I want to keep this. I want to keep
Okay.
this in the back burner a bit. I don't want them to know this, even though they know. But I don't want their characters to know this.
That's fine. So roll deception. Yeah.
Deception. Sorry, guys. It's just
Decepticon.
No, you've got to do it. You've got to do stuff like this.
No, it's
Bren's
fine.
a bit of a loose
You don't want us
cannon.
to see it. You don't want us to see it. Simple as that.
So I am rolling. So 14.
14. Let me just. Yeah.
It's deception, right?
Oh,
I'm doing.
yeah.
Yep.
Easy.
So -1.
Okay.
Yep.
14.
Okay, cool. Yep.
All right, yeah, perfect. So as you are stealthily sneaking, you've got Brenbrecker boom, 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 behind you,
Stealthily.
and then you've got you guys sneaking up like you're going. Shadowfang sits there on the. He leans back against the cell doors and just points. Keep going. Oh, just keep going. Reinhardt, you keep going. And then he points Brenbrecker. You sneak. Brenbrecker sneaks into the side of the room, and he's waiting in there where the treasure chest is. And you both successfully stand in the clean, and nobody notices. So Brenbrecker and Reinhardt, you do not know what was in those cells.
Well done.
Yeah. So what you're going to do? So Reinhardt, can you roll me investigation, please? And Shadowfang.
What are we doing? Sorry.
Investigation.
both of you.
Investigation.
Okay.
Investigation.
-1. 5.
I am 15 again.
Okay, easy. So, Reinhardt, you don't notice really too much about it. However, but you notice that. So you both notice. There's down the distance. There's some. It's a lot brighter in there. And you notice there's a pedestal laying there. Shadowfang only notices that there is the baby lying down on the pedestal.
Oh no.
Okay. But Reinhardt doesn't know.
No.
Okay. Know what I've seen.
Okay.
So Reinhardt, I've seen a baby on the pedestal. Well,
To
I
roll
reckon
for that?
we
Or
need
are
to-
we?
I think we're just talking, aren't we? At
Yeah.
this point, so our characters are talking. So yeah, Reinhardt, there's a baby on the
Are you
pedestal. Did
talking or
not see
whispering?
it?
Are you talking or whispering? Just so I know. Like, are you stealthily going like?
Yeah, stealthily
like,
whispering.
Yeah.
So yeah, Reinhardt, there's a baby on that pedestal. How did you not see it?
And I'm going to ask you, have you seen anything else that I should know about? So I'm going to give you the decision whether to tell me anything else, any other information you know about.
Listen, mate, I ain't seen nothing. All right,
I thought nothing.
I saw nothing. I'm legally blind.
I'm going to say to you, obviously we can't see around the corners. I want to sneak up to the top and actually get a look round the corners.
Okay.
Because obviously we only can see in front of us and we can notice they go round. We need to know what's round.
So
Is this?
We're looking
is
at
this
the baby, we know there's no
pedestal-
guards.
you both are here.
Yeah.
Brenbrecker's here. You both are here. So you're going to sneak up and have a look
Uh,
right and one look left. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
want to do.
Or what?
I
Are you
do
both
agree.
doing it, or one of you?
Or do we get Breaker on notice in case all hell breaks loose?
Okay.
If you hear it kick off, get it sent round.
No, I reckon we both go either way. But I'd like to roll for
Stealth.
investigation.
I want to roll for stealth.
Yeah. So I'll tell you
I
what
don't
I'll
want to
do.
see him.
What we'll do then? Who's going first?
I would like to roll for investigation to see which side is probably better to go.
Okay. So you go. Roll me stealth.
Stealth or investigation?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, investigation's for more like looking, like you've got a book and you want to see a little bit more, or like you find a metal box. Yeah, yeah.
So 16.
16.
I need to roll for stealth.
Totally fine. No, because it's only Shadowfang going on his own. So you go up and you sneak up and you successfully, as you peer around the corners, you see on each side goblins. So there's 2 goblins on each side with spears, full well knowing that you're coming through that corridor. They know you're coming. So they're sat there ready to prod you and stab you with a spear. They know you're coming.
They know I'm coming.
They know you're coming. They've been planning.
And I can't stop myself from coming.
Why don't you come back towards me, bring him, and I've got a bow and I'm pretty shit hot with a bow.
Yeah.
Can you roll me investigation as well while you're just there, please, Shadowfang?
Investigation.
Actually, perception.
Perception. Yeah, perception. Okay. Oh shit. 8.
Okay, yeah, you just know that they're there. That's it.
I just know that they're there, but I don't know that they are.
You don't know the reason why they know you're there. That's it.
But I know they're there.
You know they're there, and you know that they was going to pounce on you.
Okay, so I know they was going to... Right, so I'm going to come back to Rob Rhinock. Let him know. So Rhinock, there's 2 goblins either side, so we need to be really careful. I reckon we go back and get Boris, and we need to sort of get in there quick and deal with it. We've got all our gear now, so let's just get back in there.
I'm a ranger, mate. I'm going to distance it. Get Breaker to run in and set them off.
Yeah,
and I'll be ready to pop them. Simple as that.
Yeah, let's go get Bren and discuss what we'd plan of attack.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Bren, are you there?
Right, mate.
We're going to go. You're going in.
Right,
all guns blazing.
just for me. So you are all stood here now, yeah? Just whispering. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, so guys,
what's gone off?
Shit.
Scoreboard.
yeah. Carry on. Sorry.
What we need to do, Bren, is you need to go into the corridor.
Love it.
Set them off, but make sure they're in view of where I can get them with a bow, just in case you don't take all 4 out.
Hold on a minute. Why am I the bait?
Sure, the big hard boy.
I might get speared though.
Yeah, I'll make sure you won't be.
We've
Trust
got
me.
All our gear now, Bren. We've got all our gear now, mate.
Trust me, my ranger skills.
Oh, have I got?
You've got everything.
I've got armor.
I bought it back. Remember?
All your armor's on there. Everything's on there. You've got your sword. You've got your claymore. Whatever you've got everything.
You're good, man. Just go set them off. Let's get rid of them. Let's get them smashed out pretty fast.
So I've got to trust you 2 boys then, yeah.
Yeah, you can trust me.
Try to keep noise to a minimum as well, in case there's horde after horde. I know
I'm a barbarian. I'm not very stealthy.
So who's going in then? So what's the plan?
So Bren's going in, and he's going to pull him into the middle.
So Bren Brecker's going to run in.
Pedestal.
He's going to run in. He's just going to run in and stand still, or are you going to run in? What are you going to do, Bren Brecker? Are you just running in, screaming? Are you going to put your dick out? What are you doing?
I'm going to use my survival techniques. I'm going to go in there, run in, use my survival techniques and my athleticism to obviously avoid being hit by these spears while the 2 boys do their thing. Well, while Rhinock does his bow and arrow special.
Okay, that's fair enough. So, Bren, can you roll me your dexterity, please?
Okay.
And then what are you guys, while he's doing that, what are you guys doing? You stood at the back waiting to...
I'm ready to go. I've loaded an arrow, mate. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so you're sat with a load of an arrow. That's perfect. And then, so Shadowfang, just to let you know, your most powerful attack is if you sneak behind people.
Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say. So I want to sneak behind him and sort of jump on the back.
Okay, so Bren Brecker's going to charge in, and as he does, you're going to stab someone in the back and
cover him.
And then you're going to be shooting at them while they're on Bren. Okay, cool.
Yeah, use my short sword.
Oh, Bren, what's your dexterity then?
12.
12. Okay. Okay, so... what do you want to shout before you charge in?
Comes up. Ready, guys?
Leroy Jenkins!
So Brembrecker picks up his sword, looks at you guys and just smiles and goes, Leroy Jenkins, just charges down the path. And as he does this ridiculously stupid front forward roll, but he lands forward, lands on his knees, and all 4 spears just go and miss him. Like, for some reason he's planned it and he knew exactly what to do. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Initiative.
So go to your initiative, and then it's whatever your plus is on your initiative. So you roll a d20, then add your initiatives.
Where's my initiative?
And as you guys were set up, you will all get the advantage shot to start.
I can't see initiative in there.
It's
in the
next
middle.
Next to your armor class and speed.
Oh yeah.
So usually how it works, if you look at your map, so your movement's usually 3, 4, 5. So
+2 for initiative, got it.
So usually what you'll do is you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
17.
But the room is small, so we're not. I don't want to confuse you with too much. But if someone says your movement's 3 or 4, you go by these squares here.
Yeah, mine's 16.
16. So what did you get, Bren?
17.
17, 16.
17 as well.
17 as well. So as you've gone in first, Brembrecker, you will get to go first. But before we go fighting, so as you've gone in, Brembrecker, you're going to spin your sword around, okay? So on your sword, we're going to use your strength.
Yeah.
Now, if you look on your sword in your equipment, it should tell you how many hits it does. So it should tell you like 1d6 hits, or what's the damage on there?
Yeah. 1d12.
1d12, fantastic. So if you go into your D&D dice roller,
Yeah.
hit the plus button,
Yeah.
and create a d12.
Yeah.
Yep, and then roll it.
Do I give you just the dice or
Just the dice.
8?
8. Okay, so that's the 8. So you've got 4 of them in front of you. So what was your roll me strength as well?
Another roll on d12, yeah?
Yeah. No, d20. Strength. D20 plus your strength.
21.
21, perfect. Okay, so you've run in. You've got Brent. As you're in the middle, you've got two either side of you. Which one are you going to attack?
I'm going to go to the left and take his legs below the knee.
First one on the left or second one on the left?
Second one on the left, and I'm going to do like a 360 and take the guy's head off.
Yeah.
You're
So
180.
you can only attack
Yeah.
one, but you're going to take the one.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but you're going to go in and take the one at the far back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take his head.
Yeah. So as you literally, so as he runs in and screams, Leroy Jenkins does the flip. He dodges each spear. He does this ridiculously and but looks perfect 360 spin and lobs the goblin's head clean off because he's just annihilated him with 8 wounds. Absolutely smashed him. So this head just goes flying, lands in a bowl of fruit. And then Brembrecker's just stood there ready to attack the next 2. So the next one would be you, Robbo. I need you. You're shooting an arrow. So Reinhardt, can you shoot your dexterity? And decide. So as Brembrecker's gone in as well, all the goblins are now able to see. So you can see all 3 of them now.
Okay.
What did you get?
22 on dexterity.
22. Was it a nat 20?
What? A natural 20 would plus
Yeah,
the
yeah.
2, yeah.
Oh, so it's a natural 20.
Yes, mate.
So that's counted as a critical. So Bren, if you get it's called a nat 20. If you roll a 20, it's called a nat 20. Natural 20, yeah. So that's like beautiful. So what was your damage on your bow? Roll it twice.
Damage on my bow. Roll 8 and 7.
8 and 7. So as Brembrecker's done his somersault, he's lobbed the head off. Which goblin you hitting?
Back left.
Back left. So the 2 on the left are now gone. So the one that's in the front of the left, the arrow has just gone so quick, it's gone straight through the goblin's head and landed on the other head that Brembrecker stood in the fruit bowl. It's gone straight through it, and then it's literally this goblin's eyes have just rolled to the back of his head. It's just fell to his knees and just flew down to the ground. It was a perfect shot straight through the temple and out this temple. Perfect.
Beautiful.
And then, Shadowfang.
So you want me to roll for the hits, right?
Yeah, so
I'm going to be using my short sword as well for this one.
Yeah, okay, so you're running up, so you're going to attack the closest one to you, yeah? The goblin closest to you.
Yeah.
So you're going to run, jump on his back. Or you're going to stealth jump on his
I'm gonna stealth it and get on his back.
Okay, cool.
So do you want me to roll for stealth?
Yeah, no, roll your... Yeah,
Smashing
actually,
it here,
will
boys.
you roll me a stealth, and then will you roll me your strength after?
So 20 for my stealth,
Yes. Yeah.
and then my hit is 1d8. And is it initiative, that one?
So you need your strength to hit them.
Strength. Yep.
So roll me your strength.
8.
Still is. Goblins are pussies, yeah. So you sneakily stealth up as Brent Brecker's done this beautiful thing. You've just, as you're sneak up, you've watched this arrow go and then just go straight for the goblin's head. You've just walked up and then just stabbed him right in the back of his neck, and then his eyes just rolled. He's just dropped dead instantly, and you've got him on your dagger or your short sword, and he's just slowed down. So there's one left. He's going to turn around. Yeah.
Sorry, really quickly. Does anyone smell that? I think it might be the bodies.
Smell quite bad.
I think it's the bodies we've just chopped up.
I think one of the bodies have shit themselves.
Yeah.
So as Brent Brecker is that they're posing with his sword, like having a good time. My goblin goes to pause. He's got his spear and he's going to jab it into Brent Brecker. And I've rolled a natural 20. So Brennan, what's your armor class? What's your armor class? And roll me d20.
So it's my roll plus my armor class, yeah?
Yeah. No. It's your. What's your armor class? You've got to beat your armor class.
I have done.
Okay. But yeah. So so he's got the spear and he's just got ping. Just nothing's happened. Just nothing's happened. It's this shit. Yeah. Nice. Who's next? So it goes back to Bren Brecker. What do you want to do? One goblin left.
Eat it,
Mate, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take his limbs, mate. I'm gonna do some really fancy fucking sword work. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Start with his legs, then his arms, and take his head.
So are you just gonna spin around, like do a helicopter spin and just?
Yeah. I'm gonna show Rhinoc and Shadowfang my skills so they don't ever try and ditch me.
So
You're gonna need this guy throughout this quest.
So Bren, roll your strength.
14.
14. I mean, I can't dodge that. I don't think so. It's too high. So yeah. As you run it, what's your damage?
Where would that be? 1d12, yeah?
Okay, just roll the 1d12. Yeah.
5.
5. Okay.
Has he even killed him?
Yeah. The goblins are wimps. So yeah. So Bren Brecker's, as he's sat with his pose, he's decided just to spin back round and go back on himself. And as he does, he rips off the ankles, rips off the knees, rips off the thighs, rips off his waist, rips off the arms, rips off the head, and it's just a pile of perfectly sliced goblin across the floor. Bren Brecker is covered in blood, and he turns around and looks at you guys because he wants to show you, to make sure you guys don't leave him. He's turning around and give you a cheeky smile, covered in blood, just like... just to show you guys that he's hard as nails. And that's it. So you guys on there, let me just double check something.
Can I just shoot an arrow at both of them and just skim them just to prove that don't mess with me? Because if he's giving it the old cheeky wink, I don't want him to turn on me.
Roll a dexterity.
Dexterity.
Don't end up killing us, mate.
17.
So you shoot an arrow straight at Bren Brecker. So as he's done his, an arrow goes straight past his eyes. What do you want to say
I'm
about
just
that?
reminding him what I can do with my arrows.
Do you want to say anything to him, or you just pointing at it?
I'm just saying, before you give it Billy Big Bollocks, just remember who you're with. All 3'10" of me.
We're closer to his balls than his head.
Bren Brecker's just gonna look at him, smile, and say, "Nice one, pint size."
I'm just in the corner like this.
I've ended up here. I've ended up with these two fucking idiots.
I'm just reminding him, just in case he decides he's going to go off on his own and kill us both off at some stage.
No,
he needs
no
to know.
worries.
So,
No worries, short stuff.
So as you
I've got
guys
your
are all
back,
sat, as you're all sat there, you all the goblins are there's piles of bodies and everything. So there's no more fighting. You're out of combat phase now. So what do you guys want to do? There's a baby on the pedestal. There's bodies on the floor. There's stuff in the room. What do you want to do?
We need to go investigate the baby first. Why is the baby there? Come on, lads.
Out of character, let's obviously ransack the guards or goblins that we've just killed, and then obviously check the baby.
Okay.
So back in character.
Yeah.
Would like to
I'll
check
split
the
up. Someone go get
bodies.
the gear, and I'll go check the baby. I've got all my gear. I don't need no else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's checking the
I'll
gear?
go check the baby.
Who's checking the gear?
Bren, do you need some gear?
Bren's checking the gear. So Bren goes in. So Bren, as you check the gear, you don't have to tell the lads this, but you've checked all 4 bodies. You find 100 gold pieces. 100 gold pieces. Yeah. You find a funny looking. It's like a little box. It looks like a snuff box.
Yep.
That's it.
I will art character. I'm just going to keep these 2 things to myself for now.
Yeah, that's cool. So so as you guys know, Brent checked the bodies and there's nothing there. So there's nothing. The bodies didn't drop anything. So Reinot goes to the baby and roll me an investigation, please.
Investigation. Okay. -1. 14.
Okay. So as you look at the baby, you notice that it's just a normal, average baby. The baby's not scared. As soon as the baby looks at you, the baby feels comforted, feels quite safe. You notice on the left wrist there is a picture of an eye with a drop.
Oh no.
With the same writing.
Right, this is where I'm going to talk to Shadowfang, and he's got more to do with this sort of stuff than me. I'm going to say, can you come and have a look at this with me? Because you might understand. I ain't got a clue what's going off. Do you know what this symbol is?
Yeah.
Have you any idea what's going off here?
Shadowfang hasn't told the guys yet.
So I'm just going to pull him over just to have his 10 pence with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I found this symbol. Do you know about it?
I go over. I have a look at the symbol, and obviously I realise that it's the god of death symbol. I kind of think to myself, is this something I really need to tell the guys, or is it a case of we just need to get out of here, because it feels a bit fishy at the minute. Obviously I know what's happened in the 2 cells, so I'm going to decide not to tell the guys. So Rhinoc, it's just a symbol. I do know of this language, but it's not nothing that really stands out. However, I reckon we just ignore it and we carry on and try and get out of here.
Corner, come and have a look at this symbol. Do you know out? Come on, big boy.
Go on, Bren Brecker. Do you know anything about this symbol? Bren, could you roll me religion? It'd be dead shit.
Oh Jesus, 2.
Bren Brecker just walks over. Bren Brecker, so you walk over. You have no idea what you want to say to him. You basically, your brain's just gone blank.
I'll do. Good response.
I do. Just while these 2 are sort of pondering over this, this symbol, I'd like to sort of, if I can, just nip back out and see if I can investigate one of those cells.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd like to use my stealth just to sort of disappear from him and go to the first cell that we come to.
Okay, so you basically told the guys, guys, I just need to check something. I'll be back in a minute. Bren Brecker and Rhinoc are a bit fishy about you now. They're a bit like what? They're a bit like.
What's we are? You keep disappearing, mate. What you doing?
So yeah,
it smells a bit fishy as well, Randy.
Yeah. So I've just rolled a 19. So basically, the guys are like, this guy doesn't smell right. So they don't, literally. So they've kind of losing their trust with you. So
Okay.
Brenbrecker, just keep that in mind. It's up to you how you want to create your characters around it. But now I've added on like a bit of a, so every time Shadowfang tries to talk to you, it's a -3 to persuade you now. Okay. So if he's trying to
say that bit again, sorry.
So whenever you try and persuade it, like you know how you're lying to everybody, from now on, if you try and persuade them to do stuff that you don't want them to do, so like not look for the things, it's a -3 to your roll because they don't trust you at the moment. Yeah, so just keep that in mind, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you investigate which cell do you want to go to?
The second one, so the one where we're a bit older.
Okay, so you guys are still investigating the room. Have a think about what you want to look about in that room. Have a look in the. Have a look in the cell and have a look, see if there's anything you want to investigate why Shadowfang's doing this. So you look in the cell again. You notice that there's all four of you, including all three of you, and including the elf. You're a lot older, and you've all got the sign of the god of death on your wrists.
And are we?
And we've now got it.
All of you.
Ooh.
And you're a lot older by 50 years.
So I'd like to obviously. Are we awake in this one?
Yes. What's up, Brenbrecker?
I lost Discord then for about a minute. To be honest with you, I've just literally come back on.
Okay, so Shadowfang's investigating the cell where everyone's old, basically.
Me and you were just talking crap in this room.
Yeah, so you guys, so Bren, have a look at that map that I've sent you. Have a look on there. See if there's anything in there you want to investigate. So again, what do you want to know, Shadowfang?
Are we awake? Are we coherent?
You're
in
all
this
passed
cell?
out. All passed
Can
out.
I use my stealth to try and sneak up to see what he's doing?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing because I'm not trusting him right now, so I'm stealthing him. +2 on the stealth. 1, 2.
That's good call.
Ooh, 14.
What I'll do, actually, for Shadowfang, you roll your stealth. If you beat 14, he doesn't see you.
100. Okay, 1 second.
Let's see what happens.
So my stealth is that 12.
Well, there you go. So you basically Rhinock now is successfully watching what you're doing and kind of knows what he only knows what he can only see what you're doing. He can't do anything else. But anything you do from now on, without the guys, he knows what you've done, but he can't know what you're thinking.
Okay. So I'd like to investigate further. Anything else on our persons in that cell?
No.
So if we've
there's nothing there. So it's literally as it is.
Okay.
It's just they're just old. They're 50 years around 50 years older. They've all got now the symbol on the wrists, and they're all passed out, like knocked out.
Okay, so I'm going to come back out of the cell, and I'm going to bump into Rhinock, and I'd like.
No, hang on. I've disappeared to tell. As you've come out of the cell, I've disappeared to Brent to tell him what I can see.
Okay. So,
and I'm telling Brent we're going to sit him down when he gets around the corner, and we're having it out with you.
Okay, so
I want it out.
So as Shadowfang peeked, he's looked through the cell, he's peeked back out, and as he's peeked back out, he's turned. He's not noticed you, but he's looked to see where you are. As he's looked to see where you are, you've stood back, and now you're walking towards Brenbrecker. You can tell him whatever you want to.
Bren, he's up to something, mate. He's looking in themselves. I think we need to stop him before we go any further and have it out. What's going off? Do you agree?
Yeah, I'll grab him up with a sword.
Yeah, and I'll hold him with an arrow, and let's have it out.
Yeah, let's do that.
We don't know each other well enough to trust. Simple as that. We just walk up in and say, "Let's get it out."
Yeah, man.
Okay. So what are you going to do? What do you want to do?
I'm going to, as Wolfgang or whatever his name is, Shadowfang.
Wolfgang.
Yeah, so Shadowfang.
That's Wolfgang.
As Shadowfang walks up, myself and Ragnarok or Rhinock are going to walk towards him like dead casually, and then just as we're getting touching distance, I'm going to grab him up with my sword. Ragnarok's going to get his arrow out, and then Ragnarok's going to start asking questions about what's going on.
Right.
Okay. So roll your. Do you want to retaliate to this, Shadowfang?
Yeah, but what I want to do, But what a retaliation is different. So I would, as I walk back into the room, depending on how it plays out, I'd like to use a bit of persuasion on them.
But it's -3 already, so you're in a bit of trouble.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
-3 from what I've already got, though.
So as Brenbrecker wants to attack you, Brenbrecker, you go to your strength, please, and try and grab Shadowfang.
So I'm rolling, yeah?
Yeah, strength.
Buddy.
19.
19. So, okay, so Brenbrecker's basically grabbed you, Shadowfang. Actually, Shadowfang, see if you can get out of it. You roll your strength as well. And if people are watching this, we're only playing the rules. Really, we're just doing it for fun. Don't take us seriously.
5.
We're all learning.
Okay, so
just
perfect.
remember that.
So Brenbrecker's grabbed Shadowfang by the throat, and as he's grabbed his throat, he's pulled his sword right next to him, and he's got the sword right next to your jugular. And then you turn, as you look over the shoulder, Brenbrecker, you've got the little halfling ready. The halfling's popped up underneath Brenbrecker's legs with the arrow shooting up, ready to ask you questions. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen there. So, what do you want to do?
I'm going to...
questions, pal.
Right, it's as simple as this, pal. You left us at the beginning. You've seen something. You've gone back to look again. What's going off?
No bullshit, Wolfgang.
If you'd like to keep your head on your shoulders, I would be very, very careful what you're saying right now.
Right, okay, guys. In all honesty, I see some things in the cell. I don't want to spook you. I don't want to get you riled up. Bren, you're a bit of a loose cannon. Rannoch, I can just about see you. So I just want to make sure we're all on the same boat here. You can trust me. You know you can trust me. So it's not a big issue. But there's some things in the cell which we need to discuss. But I wanted to find out first before I tell you guys. You.
Shadowfang, why has it took you so long to tell us? Why don't you just tell us straight away?
Mate,
yeah, Wolfgang, get on with it.
Because
that is your real name.
Mate, look, we're fighting everybody. Look, we just took out four of them on our own. Do you know what I mean? So just give me the chance of trying to figure it out. You can trust me. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening before anyone loses their heads. We've seen it with you, Bren. You've lost your head quick and you got us into a bind, which I had to dig you out of. Yeah.
Right.
Same with you, Rannoch.
Why this is happening? The baby has started crying. She can hear you guys having a bit of a commotion. The baby started crying. But
so the baby's a she.
Oh, sorry. It doesn't matter. I've just said she because my daughter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't know yet. We'll say it's a she now. We'll just say it's a she. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
I've released the tension off my bow. I'm going to give you a chance to tell us what's going off. Well, Bren's holding you.
Okay. Is anyone going to check on that baby, please?
Well, let's calm it down in the room. Tell us what's going off first, please.
I've told you guys. There's 2 cells. There's 2 cells we need to investigate. I was going to have a look myself, but obviously there's no trust here anymore. So, guys, I tell you now, straight up, what's happening is there's 2 cells in there, and it's got us in there as we were before in the first cell. One of them, we're considerably older. Bren looks about the same. And then the other one is, and in that same one, we've got the mark of the god of death. And in the first one...
What's the mark of the god of death? You haven't really explained this to us.
This is where I'm getting onto, mate, if you give me a chance.
Well, come on. Come on.
So that baby that's crying over there, that has the same mark. That's the god of death. Some believe it to be a cult. Some believe it not to be such a cult. But the elf that was in the first cell with us at the beginning also had that mark. So
Shadowfang, quiet, Shadowfang. How can we be in 3 places at once? What is this sorcery?
This is it. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Your mind can't comprehend it. I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Just to help you a little bit there, the god of death is a guy called Kelemvor. That's his name. Kelemvor, the god of death.
How do you spell that?
Kelemvor.
Kelem.
VOR.
Before we go any further, and I'm asking all three years now, can you remember the last thing before you woke up in the cell? What you was doing?
Good question.
Oh.
I was sat in a bar, enjoying a few stouts, and I've just woke up in the cell. That's my story. I was in my little village with my family and my friends. Suddenly, I'm here in this dungeon with you guys. What's your stories?
Was just settling down for the night with my little halfling, my wife. And then all of a sudden, I've worked.
You were a tiny person. All 10'55" of you. We had 3-foot fucking halfling.
I like to carry around in my satchel. And I've just woke up with you two pair of cunts in the cell.
I was. I don't really want to go into too much detail, guys, but I was just walking through the woods, really. And next minute, I woke up here.
Just pushing that blade in a little bit further. What was you doing in the woods?
Dogging.
You're telling us you don't want to talk about it while I've got a blade to your throat.
Halfling.
Stop talking, Wolfgang.
I'm telling you. That's all I remember.
And so
That's all I remember. That's all I remember.
I don't believe you. Ragnarok.
So, Brent,
Let's take his head.
Brent, before you do anything, roll your perception.
That's brilliant.
19.
That's it. You know he's telling the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, honestly. I was just walking through the woods. I can't remember anything before that.
I'm just easing the pressure off the blade a little bit.
So you're telling us in these cells it's us at different ages. Could this baby, I'm telling you now, be that elf?
Just stop. Yeah, the baby's crying louder now.
Oh,
Go get the baby, Ragnarok.
Carry on, Rhinoc. Come on. What was you saying?
I was going to say, the only person that's not with us is the elf. Could this baby be the elf at a different age from the other cells?
No.
So let's go over and have a nosy. Come on, let's sort this baby out.
Yeah.
Release him, Bren.
So okay.
Let him go.
So what you're doing now? So you've dropped Shadowfang. All of you are calm. You've all agreed of it. You found out that Bren's got a halfling wife and he's massive. So she blatantly gets split in two every night.
Yeah.
And then
It looks massive in her hands, mate.
yeah, she's like a Barbie doll. Right. So yeah. So what you doing then? So what's the plan?
We're going to baby. We've got to go, baby.
So who's picking?
You know the symbol. You sort it out.
Who's going to the baby?
Shadowfang. I'm telling him he's going. Go get it sorted.
I'm going to have a look at this baby then.
So Shadowfang goes up. Are you looking at the baby? What are you doing? Or what?
I am.
And at this point, the baby is like.
Yeah, I'd like to use. I want to try and calm the baby down, basically.
Okay, so use your intimidation, I guess.
I was thinking charisma.
Yeah,
maybe.
No.
What about animal handling? Is it classed as animal handling?
Persuasion.
Yeah, do persuasion.
Because it's not minus. Is it -3?
Do
It's not
persuasion.
-3 for the baby, is
Persuasion.
it?
Yeah, persuasion's good.
Persuasion. Yeah. It's not -3 for the baby though.
No. It's not that -3 now anyway. Only Bren.
We've sorted it.
Do you guys trust him?
He's got no tide now. We're all in the same boat. I'm happy.
So Rhinoc's happy.
I don't know about Bren.
Bren Brecker, are you happy?
I'm still not convinced. Oh no, you told me it was telling the truth about the woods. Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay. So yeah, no, it's no longer -3 then.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to use persuasion, and let's put one. Oh, 6.
6. Okay. So what you
I'm
doing?
calm this baby down. I'm going to calm this baby down.
How are you going to calm the baby down? Are you picking the baby up? Yeah.
Yeah, picking the baby up.
You need some tits. Is that what you're doing there?
So as you pick the baby up, all you hear is a, and then all of a sudden, the whole of the dungeon, everything around you is starting to shake. you feel a massive gust of wind come from where you've came from. So a gust of wind just goes, comes through, and then the whole place is shaking. What do you do?
Oh, fuck's sake.
We need to get out of here. Can we get out of this dungeon? With the baby. We need to get out of here, guys.
The question is, obviously, we know where the pedestal is. Around the corner, there's these two. What are these two circle things? Yeah, our character. There's these two circles on the map. Have we investigated them yet? What are them circle things?
You're just all sitting there fighting amongst yourselves. You don't even investigate the rooms.
We're going all around the room a bit.
So much stuff you've missed.
We need to investigate.
I spent nearly an hour writing all this shit up, and you've just wiped it all off in the space of a second.
Brent just wants to fucking kill everyone. Right, okay, guys. I reckon. Right, so we gotta. I'm gonna pass this baby over to Bren.
The mother figure.
Yeah, Bren the mother figure, and I reckon me and Rhinoc we do a bit of investigation and find out what's happening in this room.
We need to get around these corners and have a look. You go one way, I'm gonna go over.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to investigate the room.
Out of character, Bren Brecker has now took it upon himself to. This baby he's going to protect this baby with his life now because he's looked at the baby. He's been past the baby and he's looked at the baby, and he's felt something, and he has to protect this baby now with all his worth.
So yeah, back into character then.
So just before you go back into character, so as you've passed the baby over to Bren Brecker, the baby stops crying. The baby, for some reason, is connected with Bren Brecker, and Bren Brecker's connected with the baby due to his bullying and everything that happened, and he protecting the weak folk. This baby is now connected to Bren like nothing. Like no, there's no love between them. These two are perfect. Sorry, there's like the love connection is brilliant.
Yeah.
Just so you know that there's been a connection there.
You're like Alan from Hangover.
So yeah, as you're sitting there, it's there's rocks starting to fall from the ceiling. There's rocks falling from the ceiling. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so we're not investigating. We've got to investigate.
Hi, Wolfgang. I'm going left. I need to see what's around this corner. We've killed these orcs, these goblins. You've gone and investigated. You need to go right and look around the corner. Bren, you go to that pedestal and see what's going off. Is there anything around it? Is there anything that's significant on that pedestal?
So one of you go first. Let's go first. Yeah. So we'll go Shadowfang. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go. I mean, everything's falling from the sky, though, isn't it?
I mean, you're in a cell, so the wall, everything's falling to pieces.
According to it. So yeah, I reckon I'm going to investigate to the right.
Okay.
See what's happening.
So to your right, you see, like it looks like a portal. So you can see like a thing spinning around. It's like a blue circle, and in it you can't really see inside it. You can see like some galaxies and stars. It looks just like a portal that's going there, and it's spinning around. You can see that it's flickering and fading due to, I think, because of the way the dungeons fall into pieces. But it's starting to flicker. But there is a portal around the side there.
Good.
Okay. Can I use my perception to maybe poke my head through or not?
Hello.
You can just poke your head through if you want.
Yeah. I like to poke my head through and just see what's on the other side, basically.
In normal D&D cases, I won't advise that at all. But in this case, you did it right. So you pop your head through. As you see, you look around, you look left, you look right. It is just a forest with a footpath, with a little signpost, and it's calm.
What's on the signpost?
It's I've got it somewhere. It's orcish. So you want to read it? If you read it, one says Ethelheim.
I can't speak. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's two. There's a sign that says Ethelheim, and there's one that says. Lost it. God, where is it? Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. And these are towns, villages?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm out of character and everything. Waterdeep is the biggest city in D&D.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I want to do exactly the same thing on the other side, but I'm not poking my head through the portal. I'm going to pick up one of the goblins and put his head through just in case he ends up getting it taken off.
So you're
use him first.
On the other side, okay?
I'm on the other side, yeah.
So obviously, looking at the map, you knew there was a portal there. So there's a
Yeah.
portal on the other side. As you put the goblin's head through, and you pull him back out, the goblin's head is completely off.
Yeah, I'm not going that way.
Guys, can you hurry up? This building is coming down on us here. Make a choice.
There we go.
Okay. Sorry. So what was Rhinox? So he's not. The head just.
We've
come
got
off
no head,
completely?
mate, so I'm not willing to put my head in unless you want to
As
do
you're
it.
talking,
That's down to
a
you.
big slab lands in between the corridors, chaining you and crushing you into the sides of the cell. So you're stuck in that room now completely. That whole corridor has just caved in.
Right.
There's
Okay,
only one
guys.
way we can go. We're going to have to go right.
Yeah. Let's get through this portal. Bren, grab the baby. Get the nappy bag. Let's get.
Is there
through this
anything
portal.
else? Is there anything else in this room before we go that we need? We're looking round. Is there anything there, Liam? Of any?
One of you needs to go
any
through the portal.
significance?
One of you needs to go through the portal quickly. First person.
Okay.
You're next to it.
Shadow
You're next
Fang's
to
in.
it.
Shadow Fang said first.
Shadow Fang,
Shadow
go.
Fang has ran and jumped straight through the portal. Rhinoc, you wanted to check. So as you're running out of the portal, you roll me a investigation.
Investigate.
-2 because you're running and you're only looking around. So just -2 to it as well.
Right, I'm fucked here. -3 altogether then. I threw a 0.
A 0. So as you're running out, you notice absolutely nothing. You just do too much in panic. So you run and you dive through the portal. Brent Brecker, do you want to do anything before you go?
Have a look, mate. Have a look.
Try, just in case we miss something.
I
I'm
can't
out.
that one, by the way.
I'll have a look around as well.
Roll your
Just a quick look.
Roll your investigation
Fuck it,
-3.
just bang it off.
Investigation
Say again.
investigation -3.
Why is it -3?
Because you're running out, everything's falling to bits.
1.
Right, so as you're running towards the portal, you notice that there's nothing that you can't really pick up anything. You can't see anything, so you run and you dive through the portal. As you dive through the portal, you land on your knees. You save the baby, land on your back. You see Shadow Fang on the floor on his knees, panting, out of breath. You see Rhinoc on the floor. Just everybody's just you've managed to save it through. The portal goes and just slowly simmers and just zips. You're now surrounded in a forest. It's a beautiful night. So all the skies, you've got the stars on the moon and everything. And hold on, Brent. So as you can see, the sky and the trees. You're in a perfectly beautiful forest, and you're on a footpath as well. As you are doing that, Brent, do you want to say something before we start?
I'm just gonna character ask: is that portal closed, or can we close it?
It is closed.
But I just didn't want nothing bad following us through. That's all.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So portal's
Well
closed.
thought, mate.
So as that's happened, so as you are all sat there trying to get your breath back and you're trying to, get yourselves back to normal, you notice and you can hear rustling around the hedges, all around you, and not just little bits, everywhere. And as you are all sat there in the middle, you notice that there's goblins everywhere. There's around 50 surrounding you, all in a circle, walking towards you with spears. All of them just slowly getting there, and they're all going, and they're slowly surrounding you. And as they've got you, you're all sat back to back with each other, and the goblins have got spears, and they've surrounded you. There's around 50 to 60 goblins. What do you want to do?
Out of character for all of us.
We've got +4 on survival, so I think we need to try and leg it.
Survival is stuff where if you're on a desert island and you need to make a flint knife, or you want to,
Right, that's not going to work.
yeah. So you like your survival skills, basically.
Okay. There's about 50 of them then. We've got a baby.
Has anyone got high charisma to be able to talk these guys down before we even go into it? High charisma is just normal. I ain't got any plus, so.
So you wouldn't use your charisma, you would use your persuasion or your intimidation or anything. So if you look on intimidation next to it, it says charisma, it's got CHA next to it. So that's technically what it is.
What's your fucking intimidation like, Brendan? You're a big brute. You might scare even 50 off. No? Well, I think we need to calm the situation then. That's going to be the only way, isn't it? Let's see what these goblins want. Simple as
Well,
that.
I've got +1 intimidation.
It's not a lot, is it?
No, but my
Against 50, I think you're good as toast.
persuasion is +1 as well.
What have you two got for athletics? Can we not? Oh no, because they're surrounding us, we can't run.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm +4 on athletics. I could probably do it.
I'm 4
And
plus 4.
my acrobats +4, so I probably could do some sort of big jump and dive and.
Let's think about it like this then. So my language, they're goblins, right?
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I can talk goblin. My persuasion is +1, so I reckon I try and persuade them while using goblin, and maybe slow them down, see what they want, see how it progresses from there.
I know what they want. I know what they want, and they're not fucking taking it.
Yeah, hide that baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
back in character.
So as you're doing it, you see the goblins go moving forward, closer, closer, closer. The spears are about 2 foot away from you.
And I use my persuasion and say, whoa, guys. In goblin, I'm talking. We mean you no harm. We mean you no foul. We've just landed here from a portal. We just don't know what's happening. We have a baby with us. Just hang fire.
Don't tell him that, no. Jesus! Yeah. Don't tell him that.
So as you mentioned the baby to them, they stop and they look and they notice the mark on its wrist, which is the god of death. And
there we go. See.
So as they get closer, they say, "We need the baby. Give us the baby. Give us the baby. The baby." And they all start chanting like they want the baby. What happens is one of the goblins sticks Brembrecker into the side of the leg. And Brembrecker's like, kind of gets a bit like, I've got hurt a little bit. Not too much, but yeah. And the baby notices it, and the baby starts crying, starts crying, noticing that Brembrecker has been hurt. And so what happens is the baby's hands start to glow, and the eyes of the baby start to glow purple. And as Brembrecker's holding the baby, he's like trying to hold on to the baby because the baby's starting to get pulled away from him. Brembrecker's pulling onto the baby, and as the baby's trying to get pulled away and Bren's pulling it forward, this big purple explosion completely annihilates every single one of the goblins. They get disintegrated, some get flown into the trees. It just protects all of you. You three are completely protected, and all the goblins have just obliterated every single one of them. And then the baby's sitting there and she's not crying a bit, and then the eyes slowly go down and goes back to this normal baby. But you look on the wrist, and the hand of the tattoo that is on the wrist is glowing purple.
Oh, we've got the fifth element here, boys.
As this happens, a little click goes off in Brembrecker's pocket. Inside, Brembrecker picked up a snuff box. So
here we go.
So Brembrecker pulls out the snuff box, turns it because it's making a clicking noise. He turns the snuff box, and what happens is it opens up, and like a dwarven mechanic, like a mechanism spins around, and it like a hologram pops up. And really quickly in Goblin and Dwarvish. Can anybody speak Dwarvish? Sorry, it's not Goblin.
Nope.
So this figure basically starts telling you in Dwarfish, God of Death, Coldemir, Coldemir, God of Death, and then it points to the baby.
Baby is a god of death.
And all three of you. So I want you all to roll perception, please.
+2. 8.
8.
3.
Ooh.
9.
9. Okay. So none of you figure out the story of what the baby is. So as you are all sitting there like going, oh man, what is going on? What is this baby? What are we supposed to do? A portal pops up and an halfling bursts out of it. Completely, it kind of looks like Rhinoc. Jumps out. And it's like, guys, you've got the baby. Here's the. I'll put a voice on. Hey guys, here's the baby. You got the baby. We need to kill her now. We need to kill her. Kill the baby. That baby killed my family and will kill the world. We need to kill her right now. Pulls out a dagger and starts running at the baby. What do you want to do?
I take his head off. Bash.
Don't even think about it.
No way, mate. I've got the most powerful sidekick in the world.
Fair enough. I can't.
No, mate.
We can't go back on it. So you go up and roll me a strength, Brun.
Fuck.
That's not good.
What did you roll?
5.
5. I rolled a 3, so it doesn't matter. So as this halfling runs up, bosh! His head goes flying. The body just rolls down a little hill or something, rolls into a ditch, and a head along with it as well. Brenbreck has just decapitated the halfling. You guys now understand and know that you've got a snuff. We will call it a magic box with a hologram that you can't understand. And you potentially have a baby that can destroy the entire world. You have to make a decision right now whether you kill this baby, who assumingly could be the god of death, or do you keep the baby and never have the chance to kill it again?
Well,
That's character.
Our character, I'm pissed with Brendan now. He's just killed one of my own.
No.
Not even giving time of day, I'm seething.
You have to, and you have to make this decision.
I don't trust either of yous.
You have, before we start, you've got 3 minutes to make your decision, starting now.
Lads, listen. We cannot.
I'm seething. I'm aiming
we were just surrounded by 50 goblins with spears. Give me the baby, and I'll kill you. And that baby has just saved our lives. What we need to do is find, does any of you two, Wolfgang and Ragnarok, whatever your names are, do you guys know are you friends with any dwarfs where we could take this snuff box and get them to translate it for us?
You've only got 3 minutes. Doesn't matter.
That signpost had two places to go. Would either of them have a dwarf?
I'm going to pause it. So in the cell where the baby was, there was a book that told you exactly what the baby was and what to do and what was going to be said, but you skipped it. You also skipped going into the room on the left. You completely skipped that, so all the information was on the guards and what they were doing there and everything. So you've skipped quite a fair bit. So, but that's all that's happened. So yeah, so you've got 3 minutes. Well, you've got now 2 minutes and 34 seconds.
Is the portal still open? That the person came through.
We've got to keep this baby alive, guys. I've got a bond with it.
Find out what the snuff. We've got to find a dwarf, so we're gonna have to head to one of the villages. There's no point killing this baby till we know.
So we can't kill the baby regardless. If we're going to make the decision of going to find out, then we've got no choice. The baby stays alive because this is our only opportunity to kill it.
But what you've got to realise, boys, is we've got this baby from a baby, and the baby's going to grow up. But I'm its fucking dad now, and you two are my friends. So we'll come to no harm. This baby is going to. It might be the god of death. It's a god of death towards all the bad things in this realm.
You've just killed one of my own for no reason. You just literally tried to clean off.
Wolf, Ragnarok.
If Bren didn't kill that one, we could have maybe investigated a bit further. But I think now we've just got to keep hold of the baby and play it out now. Because if we kill it off, we don't know where the story's going to go. So I reckon we keep hold of the baby and we carry on. Yeah.
And because of this decision,
wary of him now because he's got
just going forward. Going forward from now, don't just kill anyone straight off. If you're going to do that, just go out of character first, Bren, please.
You could have just like took a leg off and put him to the ground, so we're going to talk.
And we need to investigate the rooms further.
The narrator said that halfling was coming to kill. There was no talking to that halfling. He was coming to stab that baby. I had to make a split decision.
But I could have pinned him.
1 minute left.
A tree with me arrows. I could have gone pop, pinned him.
So, listen, I've got more respect. I've got more respect for you guys now because we're going to save the baby. So I'm going to call you by your real names.
Do you save the baby or kill the world? Do you kill the entire world, or you kill the baby?
But we don't know. But we don't know that.
We don't know that. We don't know. It's just on yours. It could change.
Yeah, we could change. Me and this baby have got a bond. It's not going to kill me.
I think we're all in agreement that the baby's going to live for now. I think we're all in agreement.
The baby lives.
You sure?
I would like to kill it, but
I don't trust either of these guys as far as I could chuck them, and I'm really small, so I'm not going to be able to chuck either of you very far.
Look, if you keep the baby alive, I'll give you both 20 gold coins an hour each.
Where do these gold coins come from, Bren?
That's a different story.
5,
20 gold coins
4,
each now.
3, 2, 1. What's your decision, boys?
Keeping him alive, but I'm in the middle of where these gold coins come from, Brent.
1 alive.
Alive.
2 alive.
Alive.
Shadowfang.
Come on, Wolfgang.
The
Join
thing
the
is,
boys.
That's it.
I want to kill it. I want to kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna go against it. I'm gonna go just purely because we don't know the information on it. We missed the book. We missed that room. And
Well, you had your chance to tell us what that symbol was. You haven't really.
Yes,
with
I
it.
knew. So if
You
I
haven't
know,
told us no, have you?
but this is giving you more of the reason why we should kill it because I know what that symbol means.
Okay.
That babe stays
So I
alive.
don't know how you're going to do it now, Liam. Does it basically they win because it's 2v1?
So as you are all you're making your decisions, Brenbrecker's protecting the baby, pushing back. Shadowfang's got the blade ready to stab the baby. You've got you've got Rhinox standing on the top of Brenbrecker's, like just trying to get the aim at Shadowfang. You're all scuffling, and as you're scuffling, this all of a sudden this cloud starts just spinning above your heads, and it's just getting bigger, and the whole sky starting to fill up, and the forest that you stood in that was so beautiful and nice, it started to die around you, and it's everything dying around you, and all around you, all the goblins that you saw, that some of them that were alive, ones that didn't get disintegrated, they were all starting to climb up and just starting to get up and start to crawl, and they're all starting to walk towards you like, and then that's the end, and to be continued. The 2 hours is up.
It is up.
20, that's it. So exactly 2 hours to be continued.
Jesus, that went quick.
So on that, guys,
on that.
I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. We're going to be doing 2-hour episodes. I hope you enjoyed our Lads Do D&D. Find out in the next video what actually happens, and we'll see you then. Anything you guys want to say before we go?
I'm so lost. Can't finish on that. That's ridiculous.
I think we have our final word from Bren.
Oh, Bren.
Everybody get involved and subscribe. Or I'm coming for you.
Play mode.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. That was the Lads Do D&D. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, sorry if the rules weren't perfect, but we're not perfect, so we do apologise. We're just doing it as, we're learning. So I hope you enjoyed it, and, speak to you soon.